everybody! Welcome back to Nightreign! Monday stream! I hope you're as excited as I am. Honestly, I'm so addicted to this game. We're doing chat runs tonight with password Wraff, which I forgot to add to the title, actually. But we'll worry about that later. It's okay. People know the password. At this point, you're regulars. Everything is set up. We are ready to go. Okay. I personally can't wait. You better start logging on, gamers. I might actually start with some random runs again. You know what? I'm liking that format. I like doing some random runs and then switching to chat runs. Maybe. We'll see. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but like not, you know, short. Just shorter. Probably like 6 hours rather than 8. Debating on trying out Hollow Knight before getting Silksong? Well, you have time. Just a couple more days. I have to say, this is Silksong's gonna be a very hyped game. So, you know, if you're online at all, you're probably gonna eventually see something that you may not want to see for spoilers. I really don't know. I guess it depends on what circles you run in. I'm concerned about it because, you know, while I'm not online too much, you know, I do stream and whatnot, so that's sort of it. Yeah. All right, bud. Like, listen, just don't join chat runs with hacked relics. Okay, I think that's like the fair thing to ask. Like, listen, that's pretty much the only thing I'm asking for is no hacked relics. If you're gonna, don't play online with hacked relics because other people don't want to deal with that. But especially if you are, you know, joining chat runs, don't do that. Like, I talk very regularly about how I don't want to play with cheaters. They can be that perfect, but you had illegal effects on your relics. Listen, if you're gonna hack your relics, I know you think they're illegal because they have the right, like everything within the game is legal. But the fact is, they're, okay, this is why, whenever we get into this, I know we're having this conversation again, it's very frustrating, like, to reiterate, but I know there's always new folks here. The thing is, gamers, that there are possibilities, like, things can be on relics, all legal effects, like katana attack power up, and you know, physical attack up +2, but there are combinations behind the scenes that are not possible. So a lot of people that are hacking their relics are putting legal effects on them, but in illegal combinations. So there likely isn't a way to get that sort of effect. So that's kind of the issue that I have, is that they're hacked for sure, but they're like slightly hidden. You know what I mean? That's right, I'm not supposed to have legs. That's true. I do sit like this. It's not probably healthy, but to sit like that. But what can I say? I don't have perfect posture. Anyway. Just don't join chat runs with hacked relics. Don't do that. It's like it's particularly uncool doing it in chat runs, because like the password is our safe place. You know, randoms, okay, sometimes randoms are gonna have hacked relics. Like, what are you gonna do? You're doing the whole online. But otherwise, your chance of winning the run with chat is higher than with randoms? No, actually, well, yeah, but that's because chat's really good, but usually, a lot of the time, random runs are really good too at this point. Rage quit or queue with your password last night? That's really frustrating. I'm so sorry about that. It's kind of hard because some people are saying that people rage quit the run when it wasn't me, but usually what happened with those is it was people who, it was just like a regular disconnect. Like, it wasn't them doing it on purpose. And we have like, there's like legitimate bugs and stuff like that with connectivity. But it really is frustrating when people do that. I don't want people to be leaving chat runs. So like, I do want to try to find and block those people, but we also want to make sure that they're like confirmed leavers. You know what I mean? Yeah, their Steam ID as well. Because there was a couple times where someone was like, oh, we had someone who left the run. It turned out it was the disconnect bug. But like, if you enter a match and you can see people's names and then someone disconnects right at the start, that's there for sure. Yeah, exactly. If the run is not in your history, that means that it wasn't people disconnecting. That just happens. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't want people to be doing that. That's what happened? Okay, yeah, then please let a mod know if anyone's doing that. I don't want them to be, Yeah, look at your feed, like your history. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Shifting Earth's shrouded city, even better. So right here, you go to your result history, and then you go to, whoa. And then you go to, you just click it. And you can look at equipment details, and you can also look at the player. So then you can hold their profile to open up their Steam profile. And you can get their Steam ID with that, and then, you know, that way you know exactly who it was and that they actually intentionally left. I don't think we've had too many leavers. If you're unlucky enough to have a legit DC at the start of a run and can't rejoin, come here and say something. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't want everyone... No one needs to run with chat. Like, you don't need to be typing in chat or anything by any means, but it's just, if that happens, it's probably best to just be like, hello, it's an accident, or my internet died or something. So far, I haven't blocked anyone who's done that, but like, I do intend to, because I don't want people to be griefing the team because they try to get in. It's not very common. It's not very common, and I remember there was a few people, like I said, who said it happened, but it was actually just a bug. So fortunately, it's not very common. I really hope no one's doing this. It's very, like, running with chat, it's not just running with me, it's just running with chat. Like, it's really great. Is Nightreign fun solo mode? I don't play solo. I don't like solo. I like with a team. But a lot of people love solo, and it's their favorite way to play. So it just depends on you. Okay. I was thinking of making an executor build because I don't even have one right now. But I don't really intend to play him today, so it seems a bit redundant. Maybe I'll play some Wilder today. Maybe. I don't know. I might play some different characters than usual. But also maybe not. Alright. Let's do a couple random runs. I want to see... You know what? I'm going to do Iron Eye for this because I want to do a random Everdark Libra run. And, well, I don't know what it's going to be like. It could be... I've gotten a clear with Everdark Libra with randoms the day he came out. It was definitely a very fortunate run because I still didn't even know what the heck was going on. But at the same time, I want to know what's going on. And I have the city. Ah, no, never mind. No, I don't want to run the city with randoms because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to wait until my shrouded city shifting earth ends, and then I'll do a random run. Okay. We're going to do password runs. I don't want to do level 1 city. I don't want to even give them more reason. Okay, password Wraff. My name, all lower letters. Think of it yesterday? Yeah, but then I decided against it. And we're doing Everdark Libra. Good executor recommendation? No, I don't need any recommendations. I made a build for him. I just removed it because I was doing no relic runs with random characters, and I took off his relics, but I forgot to save them first. So basically, there was an incident, and now he doesn't have a build. But I had a decent build for him. It's just I haven't played him, so I haven't thought about making one. But I will. I normally do Roaring restores HP because I like that. It's a good support ability. And then I do... I have some really good stuff with like Arcane and Katana power up and just simple stuff like that. Oh, okay. Good start. We're gonna reset the game. Close app and reopen. These things happen. Sometimes. We're just talking about connectivity issues and whatnot. There we go. Okay, the cloud took like forever to update. Did you try turning it off and on again? Yeah, and you know what's crazy? That is the ultimate... Ah! Ow. My eyes are a little sensitive today. I didn't appreciate that. Actually, my eyes are always sensitive. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's try it again. Password Wraff. Everdark Libra. And we queue. See, that wasn't even Bandai. Okay, so when you open a game on Steam, a lot of the time it goes pure white, and it's really annoying. Yeah, I figure it's just connectivity issues because it's going to 2 out of 3. Yeah, so Bandai Namco changed their name to not be bright white anymore, but when you open a game on Steam, it explodes with brightness. It's like the game needs a bit to warm up. Bugmatic, hello, welcome. There we go. Nailed it. Just needed to wait. All right, the first game's always a bit of a toughie for certain. All right, this is... We can't do Double Revenant again. We had this 3 runs in a row, 2 runs in a row last night. It was Double Revenant and Raider, and now I'm starting to trip because it's been a whole day. And we're getting the same comp, and I'm like, am I trapped in a time loop? Where only 2 Revenant and Raider is the only potential comp? Don't call me your little fluke manga. I'm a big fluke manga. Serious tips on how to regenerate FP on Recluse? Recluse or Revenant? She's your little Ming. I'm not a little Mingus! What the fuck? We're starting it off strong with yesterday's memes. I love it. A lot of work for Raider in the beginning? I'm sorry, are you implying that Revenant is a bad character? Present. You're implying that Raider has to work hard early in the run? That's a really weird way to spell Frederick. No. Frederick really is my goat. I'm sorry to say this to Helen, but it's constantly a fight between who I like more, Frederick or Sebastian. I still love Helen, it's just she's definitely not my favorite of the 3 family members. I don't even know where to go, man. Let's go to like here, I guess. We can do the rise or something. Helen's mobility, it's true. She's also really great at grabbing reses when she actually does. But very rarely does she actually do it. When she does, it's like when you get like a new puppy, and for the first time the puppy does a trick and listens to you, and you're like, oh my god! Because you know, puppies, they're still growing up. Helen's dodge has iframes? What? That is shocking to me. Really? She has so much potential to be good. And then it never does the trick again? It's pretty much one of those situations for sure, yeah. It's kind of like, so Marlo, my cat, used to fetch sometimes. And it was really weird because I'm like, you are a cat, like you are aware of this, right? But he would I would throw his toy, he'd run, he'd chase it, pick it up, and then take it back to me so that I could throw it again. And I was like, oh my god, I have the smartest, most genius cat in the world. He has figured out fetch. This is such an efficient way to play because he loves to chase. He loves chasing. And another lion, wow. And he did it for like a week, and then he never did it again. And I was like, okay. Actually, not never. He did it for a short period again, afterward. Helen is the highest DPS though, supposedly. I think it depends on if they're actually able to make it to you. Or to the enemy consistently. Also, her ult ability is... I don't know how good it is, to be honest, because I hardly even ever use it or see it. And her buff, I don't remember what buff she gives you when she's summoned. Frederick gives you more damage. Sebastian gives you more magic damage negation, I believe. Something along those lines. I don't even know what hers is. Not be doing most Everdarks with randoms? Hard disagree. You can beat everything in this game with randoms. It is completely doable. It is a part of the RNG. I love playing with randoms. I've done it a fair bit for every single Everdark except Gladius. Gladius didn't get much time, admittedly, so we're gonna go back and do him when he comes back. But still, like, no. Truly. Ellen gives you passive health regen. Ah, very cool. If only she could survive longer on any bosses. But yeah, that's the thing. Frederick gives you more damage, right? So that's sort of why you really like to use Frederick. Sebastian's ult ability is very good. Things like that, you're understanding. I'll take a madness proc, I don't care. Does that improve holy attack power? Could be good. Call people in your chat randoms? I'm not talking about people in chat. I run with randoms all the time. I have beat every single Everdark with randoms. With random randoms online with no password. And I do it intentionally because I really dislike when people just go like, oh, you can't do anything with randoms. Randoms suck. Randoms will always fail. Right? Because like, that's the main way for a lot of people to play this game. Did you get Frenzy Flame? Or should I drop it for you? Did you get a good one? Because I got a really good one. I'm just debating if I should take, like, Vikes. Because, like, this is really good with Golden Vow. But I see a seal in her hand. I think she got a good one, so I'm going to take Vikes. I don't call playing with chat playing with randoms. I just have a unique ability to play with the community, which is super duper fun, but I'm very supportive of the randoms. I don't like when people are like, the intended way to play the game sucks, because it's like, that's such a bummer. What about people who don't have other people to play with? If I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have anyone to play with. I'd be playing at random. And honestly, having a pretty good time. Yeah, exactly. Randoms are really not that bad. People exaggerate, I think, really very badly. Randoms can be really awesome 80% of the time. Yeah, we always remember the worst situations, but most of my experiences are really good. And I have to admit, when I see someone who's very, like... oh, good idea. Oh, my randoms always suck, and they're always throwing, and they're always dying, and it's always everyone else's fault. I'm like, I'm very suspicious of that. Wow, you really never stop spinning, huh? It does depend on your community, too. Is this Chilling Mist that I have on this? It is. Great. Where is the... I'm so lost. There you are. Oh, whoops. No, no, no. That was supposed to be Chilling Mist. I'm gonna risk that I get another dagger, because I probably will. Let's do this mine, if you don't mind. Because I got a cold wakizashi, and I might end up using that all the way through. I know he's resistant to magic, though, so it might actually not be the best. But bleed and frost on one weapon is pretty great. Okay, no links. I was trying to just delete the message, but I couldn't click it good, so I don't know what that link was. Sorry if it was something benign, but like, no links in chat, please. And unfortunately, you caught me. Oh, a mine, damn it. See, I distracted myself. Caught me in the middle of a Nightreign game, dude. I can't do precise controls. Super happy there's no voice chat. I feel similarly. I love the limited communication, and I see it as a feature. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, we should have, like, voice chat and this. No. No, I like it like this, and they're not going to change it, so that's good. Also, voice chat can really create some toxicity, as does in-game chat. I actually really dislike it, so I'm glad there's one game that I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, that's another good point. You are the random in someone else's runs. Yeah, exactly. I don't even mean, like, when I say, oh, randoms, like, I feel like some people think it's like, I just don't know what else to call when you rando queue. I don't mean randoms insultingly, like, really. I'm very pro-random. I love the randomness of this game and playing with random folks. I always have. Way back in Bloodborne. Does it suck that sometimes there's limited communication? Yes, but that is also an aspect of it. I actually kind of think it's kind of good. I love that there is a game that I don't have to go into the settings and turn off a bunch of chat, so I don't have to worry about seeing anything awful before I start streaming. I love that. Why am I fighting this guy? That's on me, dude. I don't even know why I started swinging. He's a freaking flying dragon of the hills. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go in biz so we can get the hell out of here. Wow! Play with 3 stacks in Discord, but playing 3 stacks in Discord is completely different than playing with voice chat online. I have had phenomenal experiences online with people. I've talked about this before, but I've also had experiences where I'm talking to my friends in a group chat and then I start getting yelled at and slurred at by someone on the enemy team because I forgot to turn off comms immediately. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all have stories, but I appreciate that there isn't a game that I have to worry about turning off a bunch of voice chat stuff. I love team games. I have so many wonderful stories. I had this one Overwatch game where I was on comms, and at the end of the game, well, we weren't on comms actually, but we won. And then our teammates goes on comms, and it was our Reinhardt, and he just goes, hey, I don't normally go on comms, but this whole team was fucking great. GG everybody, it was a great run, great run. And I was like, oh, it was like such a wholesome moment. But I've also had, like, you know, the moment I say hello, I get the kitchen sandwich jokes. People never tire of that one. Like, you would think they get some new material, but it turns out dipshits aren't very creative, bro. So I like that there's a game, no pressure, I turn it on, I play, and I don't have to worry about comms at all. It's really freeing. And once everyone kind of knows what they're doing, you know, like as you play, you experience more, you get better at the game. Everyone kind of knows what to do. Could not care less what other people have to say. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm big on muting other people. I would play Overwatch with my friends, but we didn't have a full stack. So I remember they'd be like, okay, let's hop into team chat for this one. And I was like, okay, fine. And sometimes it was like great. Most of the time it was pretty chill because we were like, you know, closer to the platinum rank. So like there was less toxicity there. A reminder that literal studies have shown that worse players tend to be more toxic. Look in a mirror. What is it, Deep in Night? A new game mode coming out on the 11th. It's gonna have an endless mode and just be basically like hard mode. Hey, if you're, the thing is, if you're bad, but you're nice, who cares? There's no crime against being bad. I'm not the greatest gamer of all time. But I'm also very pro-social, and I love playing this game on a team, so I'm not gonna be like that person who's like being rude. For truly awful runs happen now is Gladius. Easy to get matched up with first timers. And isn't that such a privilege? Isn't it so exciting that you get to be someone's first experience of a game or very early experience of a game? That is so special. I love it. Do we get, well, yeah, let's take the bird, and I think I'm gonna get that flask. Although, do you think it's possible to get that flask at the end of day 2? Because I feel like, yes, it's rather far, but we might actually just want to skip and do Nocladio, and then try to get, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try it. I would like to try it. I know it's a little sweaty, but I want to see if it works. In comparison with other multiplayer games, randoms are pretty good most of the time. Yeah. No, seriously. Most people are really great. Another condemned has invaded. Oh, right, my cam blocks it. Just the one that's like always here in the bottom right corner. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just gonna go for the city though. I want to see if I can make it. Because someone was saying that last night and I'm like, but I want to try. Playing duo or trio with friends is much more fun. Oh yeah, like no question. Although it's a different type of fun. I really like playing with randoms. I love it so much. Trying to get back into it too with doing a few random runs per stream. I miss no relic runs? Yeah, I want to do that too! We've just been doing so many other things. There is some fun stuff that you can do only with even a semi-coordinated team. A dagger? Seriously? Oh my god! Hell yeah! That goes my passive. Lately, with my sister and the third random guy was mostly competent. Oh, I'm glad they passed muster. They're gonna put that in their performance review. I like that phrasing. Teammate was mostly competent. No relic runs in the deep of night mode? I will make you do it. The black knife! Yay! Improve skill attack power. Also, yay! That's pretty good. Hammer talisman. Sort of niche, I suppose. You got timed out for a link in chat. And I had to do it. So, no links in chat, please. Where the frick is he? Oh, you just killed him so fast. Crazy. And nothing to do with the stream? Oh, thank you for confirming that. Don't do that. So, I used to have it that Nightbot would remove links automatically. And also Twitch has a link blocking feature. But did you know that the link blocking feature also makes it so when people post clips in the channel that they are timed out? So I had to like adjust it so that people were like, I was like, hey, can someone clip this for me? And then they'd be timed out and I was like, no! And then I had to adjust it, but then there was some other problem or something. Long story short, I turned it off, but still, don't post links in chat. It was really funny. I was like, hey, can someone just like take the L and not and post it please for me? Glintstone Chris is not needed, so I'm gonna take increased FP. I don't like Everdark Caligo, no, not personally. I like regular Caligo fine, but Libra is also one of my absolute favorite Everdarks. In fact, the more and more I fight him, he's getting more and more of my favorite. Like, I love Everdark Libra. So it's sort of a case of that, you know? It's the same reason people are like, why don't you play this character? Well, it's like, I just like this one so much more. Same vibes. I don't know if he can be frosted, but I'm gonna try. I think I'm just gonna Black Knife if we're just gonna keep this up. My creature. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Nightbot is a little savage. But you know what's crazy? I have him set up on YouTube because YouTube doesn't really have much moderation stuff. And he doesn't catch half of the stuff. But on Twitch, it's like overly sensitive. I'm not using magic attack power. This is for me. This is very important for me. Would you like Would anyone like Vikes? Actually, never mind. I just realized I want Vikes. I was doing a joke. Take that. I was gonna pick up the hammer and say it's for me, and then I was gonna drop it for the raider, but then I'm like, wait. Actually, I should use Vikes. It has holy damage negation on it. How was playing with Ouroboros? Oh, he's great. He's a homie. That's another thing about this game that's been so much fun. I've gone to play with so many people I've never played with. Oro, Cowboy, Saint Riot. I want to play with more folks, but like, I'm very bad at coordinating things. I want to play with more people. It's very fun. Okay, and then we go down here and kill this guy because he always drops something really good, and then I never duplicate it. Very nice chunk of damage there. Holy. I was trying to hit him instead of healing the normal way. Oh my god, look what I've done. Look what I've done to my team. Thank you. I started an avalanche of deceasements. He's gonna slice again! Don't let him do it! Okay. Halfway to being a page with that crossbow in the offhand? Yeah, I just have it like as a threat. What is this? Magic and holy damage negation. See, this is kind of what I'm feeling like I should be doing right now. Waves of Darkness is so good, though. Are you running the prelates thingy? Where's our raider? Raider, are you running the prelates thingy? Raider went. I'm so slow. I will just pick up. I will drop this because I'm not going to use it. Because that's a magic prelates crozier. That's no good. Hey Alwyn, what's up? So having the scepter is really great because I can lower something's like Libra's holy damage negation on top of him already being weak to it. And then there's successive attacks to negate damage, which is a huge game changer for me. I keep my daggers for the passive. Okay, holy damage negation is really good though. Okay, I'm dropping bikes. Revenant runs by with prelate. True. Don't page me. Can I duplicate anything? Did you have anything good? Not really. Like nothing worth duplicating, I feel. I don't know. Successive attacks? Yeah, I just don't know if anyone can use it, but I will duplicate it for... Oh my god, I just realized it's a bubble. It's the bubble thing. It's the Envoy's Longhorn. That could be really good, actually. Sorry, I'm so slow this run, so I apologize if, like, I made it so you can't get the drop. We're making good time, though, so I'm allowed to, you know... Revenant is running the prelates crozier. Okay, let me hit you, please. Freaking die, thank you. All right, let's get Loretta. I think we might actually have time for her for once, which is sick. You know, I will admit, this is a little tempting. I just have too much good stuff. Because Discus, if the Wraff isn't using Discus, or it has another Discus or something, a Duchess can use it surprisingly well. She has B scaling, but she casts so quickly that it's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. But I have the Black Knife, which I think I'm going to stick to. With the L2, gives me a range option as well. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Doing anything specific to train for Deep of Night? I'm just playing and fighting the hardest bosses like Everdark Libra. It's definitely for training and not because it's fun. For sure. Other than that, though, just keeping my Nightreign instinct sharp. You know how it is. Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god! Oh, there we go. Atop your pillar! Your source of safety! Damn, Loretta, honestly, ain't shit. Like, with respect, with all due respect. Fuck it. And next time, we'll probably, not next time, but at some point, I really do want to do no relic runs again. Because that was really fun. Can you relax? Do I have some sort of HP restore upon attacks? I know post damage. That part I know. No relic runs against Everdark Libra? Maybe. I'm just like, you know, I'm still in my getting good at Libra arc. That might be a very long arc, you know. It might be like a Dragon Ball Z episode where everyone's screaming for, you know, several episodes type arc. See the skinny. I only saw the tubby. I was busy R1ing really hard. Wow. There, no way. People would totally queue. Periodical giant complex. I think that is kind of a freebie. It's free damage. Not to mention I have increased magic attack power, which is poggy. All right. I'm going to go for this. I am sure it's doable, but I'm also a bit nervous about it. However, let's do it. It's funny because it looks so far away, but it's not really that far. And here's the thing. As long as I make it there, I've done way worse things, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a grace right there, actually. Oh, that's so much better than I expected. Oh, this isn't bad at all. We do have to watch out for a Geel, but I think a Geel despawns. In time for some what seems to be Libra fight? Yeah. Oh, you're doing some sort of climbing technology. How exciting. Go back to get relics with the new group. I'm gonna take a different route back. I think the jumpy is going to be the better route, though. What's in rotation this time? Libra, Everdark Libra, and Everdark Caligo. It's about the same. Raider's a little ahead of me. But Raider also has to heal a little less with a bigger HP bar. So basically it's about this. Oh, there it goes. This is part of the plan. Wait, is it? We just respawn in the circle. Yeah. Man, Raider almost made it though. This close. The damage ramps up after 90 seconds. Easy. It is part of the plan. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with, the Wakizashi, try to get some frost, try to get some bleed, and then switch to the black blade. But I'm not sure, and I might actually just go black blade the whole time. I'm not sure. Did they fix the Everdark Caligo bug? I haven't heard anything about it. Maybe I should buy a flask. I'm keeping Starlight shirts because I'll need it for my L2s. I'm on PC. I've never seen the Caligo armor bug either. I know it's a thing though. But I haven't fought Everdark Ligo too much. Oh my god. Nervous. The first run is always like such a warm-up for me.
It is done.
Okay, eventual greatness, I'm gonna play it super safe.
Time is ripe.
How did that hit me? I refuse. Okay. The first hit tilted me, chat. I'm actually boggled. How... I dodged out of it. I'm so upset. Where's the edge of the circle? I can't tell. What is happening? Ah! No! No! Don't touch me. Stay away from me, Libra. Okay, I'm ready now. That was Radigan behavior. The Orbeez! Oh! Oh! Dude, that looked so sick! That was freaking Simina! I turned my back to him for a moment. Oh, I ever posted him before. That was just really sick. That's so unfortunate. But, like, it's fine. Run! Okay. Revenant. Juicy. That was really spicy. That was a good run. Gosh, it really does feel like you're doing like no damage to him though. It's crazy how, like, everything was going so well, and then there was a small incident, and we would have failed if it wasn't for Knock Audio. Did they nerf Libra? No. This is complete. He hasn't been touched. Gamers do be gaming. Hey, Bogos, thank you so much for the sub as well. Welcome in. Thanks so much for choosing to use your Prime here. Make the deal and then down once to get your stats back to normal? Well, if you make the deal and then you get down, your stats go back to normal, but like you don't get the eventual greatness, which is a huge bummer. Whenever I take eventual greatness, I always die to some dumb shit right at the start. It's like a tradition at this point. Although I've gotten into proc twice now, and I'm very excited about it. Yeah, welcome in. Enjoy your butterfly and ad previewing. Thank you. Told you fools they wouldn't neef him. I know you meant nerf, but I have to say neef. Listen, honestly, I think that the problems with him still exist. But the fact is he's also addictively fun, so I can't be too mad. It's just what happens is you're like chilling and you're like, this is a good run, and then you're dead and you're like, aw. Yo, was that your first clear? Nice! Thanks for joining. And thank you for the $5 super chat as well. I have to say, I am pretty glad they didn't nerf him. But yeah, like, my main issue with the fight is that it's really hard to recover. So, like, if you start dying, then it's really, really hard to res people and to recover, which is my only gripe, because it's just a bummer when you're having a good run, but you can't quite recover. Also, this is a fight that you can totally get chained into dying. I've had that happen where I get up, but even when I'm immune to damage, I get stunned by something, which gets me hit by something else, and I'm immediately dead before I can even move. That feels bad. And I know the solution is always like, okay, don't get hit, don't die, duh, duh, duh. There's always like that little subset of the community that's like, just don't get hit. Yeah, of course. But like, most people are mere mortals, and we make mistakes. And I don't need a run to be perfect. I much prefer to be able to recover from a scuffed run, but oftentimes that is a very difficult fight to recover from. And that sort of sucks. But even me, it takes a lot of time to get accustomed to bosses, and still kind of has moments of like, oh boy, this is a lot of stuff happening. Wait, my Nogladio's already gone? No. Mainly because of the mountaintops. I don't want to deal with that. But, whatever. He's a fun fight, and I liked him even when I was getting freaking owned by him consistently. And now I like him even more. I still do get owned by him consistently, though. I like Mountain? Oh, you might be the only one. Once you're down, it's time to solo. To a degree, it gets to the point where you simply can't res with certain classes. What was that? Oh. Thought I killed all you guys. Okay, I should take a look at relics. The weakest of the shifting earths? Yeah. It's nice for Caligo? Yeah, and that's part of the problem. I don't like that there's a relic that, or a shifting earth that seems tailor-made for a certain Everdark, and then you don't ever want to do it otherwise. Man! That was very satisfying. I'll take damage negation. Maybe... mountaintop? Or not mountaintop, sorry. Castle? But... I don't even know what to do now. Maybe, probably flasks. Is there anything... We can do this place, too. We do have one Evergel gamer, so wouldn't go amiss. Don't need the power of the mountain, focus more on castle and field bosses. Yeah, a lot of the time, mountain is just like not pleasant to traverse. It's not a fun location. And the reward is very often just not worth it. It is nice to defeat the boss and get a guaranteed legendary though, but even then, it just doesn't feel cohesive. Tricephalus Wilder skin. Ah, dude, Night Lords with outfits or Nightfarers with stuff based on the Night Lords? Okay, obviously I'm biased toward Revenant. Who would Revenant look the cutest as? Sentient Pest. Each of your summons gets a little skin based on one of the bugs. Like Frederick gets little moth wings. Frederick, I was hoping that you would help me with this one. Thanks, Freddy. That was sarcastic. Freddy didn't help at all. Ooh. I can't think of like which Everdark would go with each Nightfarer. Wait, weren't we up there? Did I not get that flask? Ah, it's whatever. They won't change the look of any of her summons. Listen, a girl can dream. Okay. Anti-dragon effect works on Adele. Yeah, but then you have to do the mountaintops. You know, like, I understand that they're really good on Kligo and Adele, but the fact is, I don't want to do the mount. It's really that simple. The mountaintop sucks. I hate going there. I hate climbing. I hate exploring it. It's cold and dumb. I don't want to go there. It is pretty cool, though. You know Dragon Wound Grease? If you apply that to your weapon, it can insta-free anyone who's chomped by Adele. It's actually really cool. I took the long way. And then mountaintop. Wait, I have a key, don't I? I do. She's a doll, no nerves to feel cold, but she bleeds. Is this the Frenzied Flame event again? If so, that's crazy. That's 2 in a row. It is. Wow, that's so nice. Whoop, whoop, oh god. Man, HP restoration upon landing attacks is really sick, but obviously I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take increased potency. With improved incants upon it. Oh boy. Okay, thank you. That's huge. Hello, I am a frenzy machine. My name is Revenant. Gladius Executor. So when he turns into a dog, he becomes... Is it BPH? Who's the boss? Oh, it's Miranda's. Shit, is there no Grace here? We can beat the Miranda boss real quick. It's like so fast. I just want to level up at the Grace because I can't use my equipment. Drop's a drop, baby. Mountaintops is like a snowy, pretty vacation. You know what? Fair enough. I hate snow. So I think that that's it for me, is there's nothing nice about it. Okay, I think we can do the rises at the start of day 2. So I think after this Everjail, we hit Castle. Whoops. Do wish I gotten a little bit more FP. Yet living in Canada, I didn't choose where I was born, okay? And to be fair, I love Canada, but it does get cold. It's like the only part of it that I'm like, aw. And I still live in the mildest part. Probably rush courtyard. And then maybe basement boss. Oh, you went right to basement, huh? Shit. Sorry, gamer. I just wanted to clear at least one of the little guys. Ow. Ontario gets cold. Don't get me wrong. But I still live in the mildest part. It's just the fact that... Oh, shit. I almost killed myself. It's not as cold as it could be. Still cold enough. Vancouver? God, no. I kind of wish, though, the climate there is much better. I should clarify, I live in the mildest part of Ontario. What I meant to say, yeah. Vancouver still snows. But definitely not as much. It's very nice there. Man, this is close. Aren't around the Great Lakes, don't understand the magnitude and beauty. Yeah, I used to live on a snow belt, and like, it's horrible. The Radigan icon? That's incredible. I dropped my heal. Oh well. I normally don't drop it early, but Bro didn't even get to move. Holy. Fulgur Raider? Who would be Iron Eye? Okay, this is perfect. So now, if you don't mind, we'll grab the rises and then do Mountaintop. Although, it would be nice to do a bit more castle. Mountaintop has a lot of bosses. I suppose we can do a little bit of both. Fulgur would fit Iron Eye as he fights him in his quest. I was actually wondering about that. Maybe Iron Eye gets a little horse butt, like a Halloween costume. I was thinking because Fulgur has a mask, and so does Raider. But I agree, Adele is like perfect for Raider. Very intense looking, very cool. Oh, look at that! I'll pick that up. Oh, I can't pick it up. Never mind. I was gonna pick it up to make it easier. Figured you for a Maritimer. Oh, like the Maritime provinces? No. I've heard they're lovely, though. I did like a road trip with my parents when I was a kid, all the way to Prince Edward Island from Ontario. It was really cool, but I was very young, so what I was most excited about is swimming in hotel pools. I just love swimming. Pest and Augur share Iron Eye's ranged playstyle. And his color scheme with his eyes. Doing random bosses? Nope, for now I'm just fighting Libra. Libra would be a good recluse skin. Oh, but imagine Revenant is a little goat. That'd be so cool. It also would be like my favorite Night Fair with my favorite Night Lord, so. Would you look at that? Oh man. But I like Madness Resistance. It's really good, but I think this is just gonna be better. Libra for Revenant 100%. She seems very gremlin-y. Where the hell am I? I thought there was a jumpy here. I goofed. Because she does wear a veil. Yeah, you could replace that with sort of like her, like the like creepy goat horns. Oh, and yeah, Revenant summons and Libra summons. Yes, yes. It's perfect. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. I'd rather give you this. It's a good spell, it's just... I think I'm gonna have to make it work with what I have. Although it is gonna be very risky to be using Frenzy Flame on Libra, but whatever. Why am I fighting these demi-humans? What about these guys? Oh, you want to go there? Okay, I don't know where you're going. I have to admit, I'm not very good at this locale. So I'm just gonna go the route that I know. Unfortunately, you're kind of like dealing with like Wraff autopilot, I suppose. Don't step on me! Duchess's Grief is enhanced dexterity and int. That makes this much better. Cool. Birdman Fulgur, he's got heavy paladin vibes. Oh my god, yeah, I kind of forgot about Guardian. And that way he'd be, the horseman becomes Birdman. I think that works. Do you own any gaming consoles? Yes, I have a PS5, which I used to stream on almost exclusively. Like, I used to use a capture card. I love my consoles. I'm very much a... I am a largely unwilling PC gamer. I'm used to consoles, but now because it's so much easier to just stream my PC games. So, yeah, and I also have the Switch. And the Switch 2. I got the Switch 2 for Dustbloods, but also because I would have gotten it anyway. I like Switches. Do we have a raider? No. I also got this really cool, like, Game Boy Advance looking thing, but it's like an emulator. It's super sick. I love it. Chat, okay. Guardian skin, Sentient Pest. It turns the Birdman into just a giant moth. Like, his wings become moth wings, his face becomes a moth face. That would be so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, Mothman. You know, these often have really good drops. I actually thought I was out of range of that. I'm gonna madness myself, but it should be okay. Wow, I was waiting to ult just in case. Didn't need to. Another one. Spellcasting. Oh, I haven't maxed out. The flask! I forgot about the flask. Let's get it after this, yeah. Is there a boss here? There's some stuff around here. I don't really remember this area. Aha! Down here, right? I missed. I know there's a couple other bosses, like the... Well, this one will just do the trolls. There might be a couple others. I know there are, but I just don't remember where they are. Although we can actually enter the area from here and then get, like, the crow swarm. That's awesome. That's every flask. What about Sentient Pest for Executor, where he just looks like a moth, but then when he goes dog mode, he looks like a Fartus? They already have the model in the game. Not a serious idea. Unless... All those consoles? Yeah, no, I used to play exclusively on consoles. I only got a PC for streaming. So I'm sort of weird because I'm very much like a console gamer at heart, despite now that I play everything on PC. I appreciate the benefits of both, but as someone who struggled a lot with technology for a long time, I think that there's a lot of discussion on how like consoles are expensive, and they are, and they're definitely getting more expensive, and that's very true, but the fact is they will always be cheaper than a fucking PC. And personally, more reliable. I've had tons of issues with my PCs. I had to replace one quicker than I had to replace a console. It just sucks. Improved skill attack power. Why do I still have this? Because I'm probably going to use bikes. I feel like, isn't there like one more guy somewhere other than the trolls? I don't remember. Badly optimized games lately too. That is the thing, is I know a lot of people who are more sensitive to FPS have noticed issues with consoles. I've heard a lot of people being like, oh, like this game is so hard to play on console, whatever. And oh, in that case, would anyone like improved skill attack power? Pretty good passive. Anyway, yeah, no, I've heard of people who say like certain games don't run well on console. I never noticed that personally. I'm not particularly sensitive to FPS issues, to put it mildly, unless the game is like utterly chugging. But the thing is, the very first time I experienced a game that I could not play because it made me sick because of FPS problems was on PC. And there's been a lot of that going around with games that are poorly optimized, and it seems to happen more to PC than the reverse, which is crazy because you'd think it'd be opposite. In my case, it was Wild Hearts. That game made me so sick. Oh, like even thinking about it. Well, except for Kirby's Air Ride on the GameCube. That game made me very ill as well. I'm not alone with that. I don't know what it was with that one. Hoarfrost Stomp. Would anyone like Hoarfrost Stomp? It really does depend on your sensibilities. I know people who have been like, games that I played are just terrible on console, and I never noticed a single issue. But it depends. Some people do. Like there are people like, oh, Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Oh, just terrible, terrible. I never noticed a problem. I never did. I played it on the Wii U. I didn't notice. I had a base PS4 and I played Bloodborne, and I had people who were like, oh my god, it would just like really chug at certain points, and I'm like, if you say so. Like I did not notice that. But some people do, so it sort of just depends. To me, it's a complete, utter non-issue as long as the game is able to be played. My main issue, too, is not performance, it's crashing. A lot of, like, Monster Hunter, can't play it on PC, it crashes. It's crazy. What other games you like playing? I play a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm playing Hollow Knight. We have a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough on hiatus, which I'm going to go back to. I know, it's just been crazy lately. And yeah, I don't know, I played a little bit of everything on the channel and just in general. Breath of the Wild chugged on Switch too. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't notice that. I never, well, I didn't play it on the Switch, actually. I have it for the Switch, but I didn't have a Switch at the time, so I got it for the Wii U. Elden Ring was another really poorly optimized PC port. On release, tons of issues. All right, Sebastian, that's enough, buddy. Good job. Max FP up. Or max FP. Or do I want more ulti? Like, that might be good. No, I think... No. I'm going to take more FP. Ah, that's a big FP bar. Right. Maybe I didn't need that. That's a lot of FP. Is it normal to have 2 Iron Eye specific buff on the same relic? Not unless it's a remembrance relic and it has a unique symbol. Like, I think my teammate does. Right here, yeah. So that one, that had... Oh, that one doesn't actually. But yeah, that's a remembrance relic. It has a unique symbol, you can tell. That one could have 2. Otherwise, no. If they have 2, it's not legitimate. Recluse has one like that. My favorite Switch game? Probably Pokemon. I love Pokemon. But like, I'm trying to think. What did I play? I played a lot on my Switch. It was like my main console for a bit. And I can't think of what I really liked on it in particular. I'm so nervous. I only have Frenzy Flame. Like, I have like nothing else. I've gone all into Frenzy Flame. I love the new main series games. I really like Legends Arceus. See, what's funny is I know a lot of people who very similarly was like, I love Arceus because it switches up the formula. I did not like Arceus. I didn't beat it. It was so stressful. Like, I'm running around trying to, like, explore this wonderful Pokemon land, and I'm getting charged by, like, a giant dog, and then he kills me. And I'm like, bro, if I want to play Dark Souls, I would play Dark... No, that's not what I meant to click. Holy shit, I almost fucked up.
The time is
Like, if I want to play Dark Souls, just play Dark Souls. I don't know. Like, I was getting fucking bullied. I love the format, though. I do, and I'm very supportive of them doing that. And, I'm so pumped for Legends ZA, which is funny as someone who didn't like Arceus. And I haven't played some Pokemon games. Like, I skipped Sword and Shield. Still haven't touched that one. But, like, fact is, people were... Like, I'm one of the people who skipped it. And Scarlet and Violet, similarly. Some serious issues with that one in performance. I can't help it. Game was fun as shit. Like, straight up. Insta-kill Sebastian, you fucker. No! I'm so upset. I saw it, but it was too late. I was summoning a phantom. Ugh, I always seem to get killed trying to summon or desummon them. It's such a shame. Thank you for the res. Okay, now I can heal. Bloodhound step this, you freaking coward. So much to watch on screen. Brain overwhelmed. No, don't hit me. Come on. Ah, the goo. Okay, all right, we're fine. Look out for that. Something is hitting me. All my summons are dead. I'm just gonna do some basic R1s. Not good, not good, not good. Ah! Wait, what? Wait, what happened? What madness? Oh no, not like this. Oh no. I know my madness resistance went down because I jumped through the wall. I had my ultimate. I was like waiting. I was hoping to get closer because I wasn't close enough to get the res from that point. But I got madness really quickly. I thought that once he summons them, their summon circles don't do any damage to you. Like once they show up. Because I've stood in them and they hurt, and then when they no longer have dudes in them, then they don't hurt. So I don't really fucking know what happened there. No, when they get summoned, it's done. It's before they get summoned. That's kind of my main issue with Libra is just for 1 second something happens and you're dead, and that's such a bummer when it happens like that. Yeah. Now they still damage you? Well, I don't know, Chad. I can only talk about my experience, and I've seen them not damage me before. I've walked into them after everything's summoned, and they're still slightly visible, but they don't do any madness build-up. Oh well, we run it back. I like that it meshes with the perspective of Pokemon are wild animals. We don't know how they behave yet. Yeah, I like the idea. I'm glad they did something different, and the fact that it's by Game Freak, because frankly, a lot of people give Nintendo a lot of shit for like not changing anything with Pokemon. And I'm like, you do realize that's Game Freak. It's on Game Freak. Game Freak is the one who doesn't want to do anything with the IP. Half of the most popular, like cult classic Pokemon games are made by third parties. Other than the mainline titles. They've stopped wanting to revolutionize anything or change anything, and it's such a shame. But also, damn, the format is so fun. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where it's like, I know it's the same game every time, but I love it. And I love seeing the new little guys. You can't roll it. It catches you. That I know. But like, they don't, I'm telling you, chat, at sometimes they don't hurt me. Light beaming still happening, but they're not light beaming. I will not be gaslit by chat. Colosseum is one of my absolute favorites. Like, that game is so good. So, yeah, it's one of those things, I'd say. Pokken emotes? I don't even know what that is. The fighting game? Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Was that Game Freak? Thought that was Namco. So, I know Pokemon Snap, the remake, was done by Namco. Like, they actually developed it, which I was like, what? That's super cool. I'm a Bandai Namco creator now, so I should probably stream that game. It's another excuse. Oh, and Arise, if we could do that. Forgot to check relics. Neat. Okay. So we do want to do some Everjails as we get them. We're actually at an Everjail right now. Do we want to unlock this one right here? Ah, yes, the Genshin-like games. I have heard of them. Haven't played them. Probably not really my thing. Which is a shame because they do look really cool. Oh, come now. Thank you. You guys both look so similar with your skins. You're both like spiky individuals. Dark and spiky. How much does one Everjail buff your attack? If you're using the Everjail relic, 5% per Everjail. It's pretty strong, but it's not obviously necessary. I don't run it on any of my mains. What is that? The boss? Oh, shit. Good call. Okay, I just want to open this Rise real quick, because then we can go in the opposite direction. I'm probably not even going to open it. Like, check what's in it. I'm just going to open it. Raider just left? Was it with the password? No. Stomp! He's going in a circle! I can't catch him. It's impossible. I actually will check it because I forgot about candy. Incantations up! Very exciting. Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness are my favorite. I know, they're so good! Oh my. Yay! The thing is, it's a little sad because now I know that one of my teammates could actually use that better than me in terms of stats. Both Executor and Duchess could use it to better effect. But with charge incants on it, heard of a band called The Beaches? Oh my god, I love The Beaches, yeah. Blood Flame Blade. Oh my. Someone should definitely take that. They are from Toronto. They're actually from a neighborhood called The Beaches. Hence their name, yeah. They might be like, hey, do you know much about neighborhoods in Toronto? No, I don't. But I knew someone in uni whose entire personality was that he's from The Beaches. I've never encountered someone like that before. I think it's like when New Yorkers are like, you know, where are you from? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from like the people that means something to people. I don't know what it means though. But he was just like, yeah, you know, I'm like from the beaches. So like, you know, obviously. And I was like, yeah, for sure, dude. And I didn't know what that meant. Like I didn't know, I had no idea like what that signifies. But yeah, it's a neighborhood. What's that song they have? I don't remember its name. I'm so bad at remembering song names, but it's a really good one. Something like that. Blame Brett! That's it! It's so catchy. I also like the t-shirt song. Areola. That was a really good bit. Like, not to toot my own horn, but someone asked what's a scarlet areola. And I was like, oh, do you mean Scarlet Aeonia? It's a spell. But a Scarlet Areola is what you get when you get a purple nurple. I thought it was really funny. Thought I heard that. You always come when I'm saying suspicious things. Oh, that's the wrong spell. Why do I have this? Ah, improved incants, of course. Okay, so I want to use this. And then this. There we go. Their new album that dropped Friday. Oh, dang. NYC is the only place to ever exist. I don't even mean that. I'm not even saying that people from New York are like self-obsessed or anything. I just really mean that people from New York will ask each other where they're from in New York, and it's really important where they're from in terms of neighborhood. And I understand that really big cities have like completely different vibes and whatnot, but I don't know what that means. It means nothing to me. It's just like, it means nothing. Because you're probably always saying suspicious things. Why you gotta go and confront me with the truth? Ah! I'm by his mouth, but like not in the flames from software hitbox. It's not the first time this happened to me. Well, they don't call him the landing dragon of the hills. Oh, right, Frederick. Oh, Jesus. There goes Frederick. Please stop moving. No, please. Stay. Stay. Oh, it's okay because I lived. Sebastian, why aren't you doing your hyper beam? I specifically requested it. It's my favorite thing with Revenant's ult is that sometimes your summons don't do the thing that you wanted them to do. Whoops. Blank hitbox and insert a different game. Scarlet Aeonia with Frenzy Flame. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I do want to get that flask. Oh, we have time. We have nothing else to do on the map. Where's the... there it is. Dude, look at how fast dog can move. Yeah, you got Blame Bride stuck in my head. Yeah. It's so catchy. Thought it was Scarlet Areola? I don't know. I can't wait to use Scarlet Aeonia and instantly die. It's gonna be great. Are you going for a rooftop boss? Nah. Talk to your doctor about Scarlet Areola. Then again, these guys suck. Here, come here. Yo, stop. Come on, come on. Stop hitting me with stuff through the wall and whatnot. Whatever, man. Oh, he's dead. Good, good. I don't want to mess with Rooftop Boss now. Like, I know we could. It's only ulcerated tree spirit. What about all the other cool stuff there is to do, you know? Drops and whatnot. Oh. Don't kill me, I'm innocent! Stop kicking me. Drops is drops, you know? I think I'm good. The goo is here. Hey, you know what? That's a couple pot throwing trolls. And we can come back and finish day 2. This is day 2, right? Or day 1? Yeah, it must be. We're only level 7. I'm really hoping to get discuses. I feel like on all of my Revenant runs lately, on Libra, I haven't gotten discuses of light, which is like not ideal. No, it's day 1. I have faith in that. Great. I dropped my starting seal. Oh well. I have a lot of improved incants and charged incants though, so I don't even think it'll be necessary. Did Frederick do the move? Cool. It is the Halo's Eye. So I don't have Discuses of Light, but at least I have this L2. I suppose you can do that. Oh, do you think I can do that? Oh my god, I almost did it. Okay, you can, but it's like really weird. Hey, joke's on you, I can take my time. There's no pot throwing trolls left. I'm too short? Oh well. I'll just go the normal way. Made it! Did you start the fun without me? He barely breathed on me. Oh, I'm dead. Unfortunately, it's the Sebastian, do it one more time. One more scream. Sebastian! It's the long attack time, dude. No! Oh, that was close. kill. We did castle backwards. Discuses with improved spellcasting speed. I'm saved. Okay, I'm gonna use discuses. Oh wait, no, this is charge incant, which would be really good for me. Never mind, no, I am gonna take that because I would share, but like for 18% damage, if I use Frenzy Flame, that's gonna be spiced up. It won't apply to discuses, but for Frenzy Flame on summons, gonna be phenom. Yeah, always complain. It's true. It makes things different. Is that Morgoth's curse sword I see? Oh, well, that's incredible. We're in a really good point then. And now, with that... Oh, I didn't get my drop. Basement boss! And we're all done castle. We can get that flask. We can defeat this boss, for example. Wait, I thought I did pick up lowers FP consumption. Maybe I clicked it too quickly. Yeah, Frenzy Flame is really good. It's just, it's not the best thing to have alone on Libra because of the charge time getting you killed. But when they start to get summoned, the ads, it's really great to cast it. Scarlet Aeonia too, but the problem is Scarlet Aeonia has an even longer cast time. Like, look at this. And then we bloom, and then we sit there for this long before I can move. And I can move now. Do you know what I mean? Like... Yeah, the damage is really good, but what are the chances that nothing is going to put a ground AoE on you that entire time? During the Libra fight. Like, be for real. No, it is good, though. It is really good. But, like, I think I'm going to take improved dodging for myself. At this point, I'm just going to go caster. Scarlet Areola do be stun locking. It's true. But there's nothing else to do in the circle. That sucks. Well, there is one more boss. And we can do the Madness Camp, and we can probably get another key for the Everjail. There's stuff to do. It's just a pity. I love fighting bosses. It's PPH, my boy! It's time for the Scarlet Areola! Let's go! You can't kill Frederick. Okay, now you can. Another Halo scythe. Pretty phenomenal option for this fight. Alright, brother, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're being kind of weird, so like consider not being weird, you know? There's a tolerable level of weirdness in the chat, but we try to keep it to a minimum. Chad, do you remember that clip where I coaxed with my masterful manipulation, convincing abilities, my team to fight BBH at level 6, and then chaos began. You talking to me? Yeah. It's been weird. Oh, improved holy attack power will be really, really, really good. Goodbye, claws. Yes, it was hilarious. Yeah, I saw that one today. It was good. Why do people say it's easier to group with friends? A lot of people disagree. Like there's obviously like a lot of debate, but like solo scaling is significantly easier and it gives you like a wending and stuff like that. It really just kind of depends on yourself and what you find the most fun. It's not harder to play solo, it's just more boring for me, so I don't. And since the scaling's so much easier, certain characters just have an even easier time, yeah. Improved sorceries. Claws are insane for revives? Yep, I know. I mean, they're insane for revives in general, but like every time I ping them, no one picks them up, and I'm like, eh. I normally keep them till the end, so like it's not that relevant. But like no one ever picks them up when I drop them, so like they don't have a passive. So I get it. Isn't there something up here that you can get, or is it only on certain? Oh, it's only on certain like layouts. Dark Souls 2. You mean my favorite Dark Souls game? I'll play that. Oh, you just reminded me. Okay, okay. I finally made playlists for the Lorathon. I was talking about how I did a Lorathon about a year ago and played all of the FromSoft games except for Demon's Souls still. Well, I forgot I hadn't put them in a playlist, and I finally did, so they're all up on YouTube. I also made a playlist for Control and Alan Wake 2 first playthroughs, because while I was at it, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. So now they have playlists. You're just too short? I think I might just be too short. It's true. Revclaw has same res damage for big weapon. Yeah, she has like a hidden res damage modifier. But because her moveset is different, so a lot of people, what's being talked about right now, if I drop claws and someone else picks them up, they don't get her special super cool like claw moveset, but you just get a regular fist moveset, and a regular fist moveset is very short and quick attacks, so you can res way faster than anything else. So Revenant's claws are better, not on Revenant. Just for that, though. It's only for reses. But still, like... I'm not over it. You know, I don't think I know where this treasure is. Oh! Do we have another... No, too late now. Oh well, cool. Control 2. Me too. In general. Oh my god, what's that studio called again? I'm having a goober moment. What are they called? I love their games. I've only played 2 of them, but they're just so good and so funny and so creative and so neat and so campy. Anything they put out, I'm excited about. Remedy. Thank you. Yeah. Moveset of basic claws? No, basic fists. It's a fist weapon. They're called claws, but they're fist weapons. So, do Revenants ult with their ally buff? Do they stack? No, they don't stack. So it's best to alternate your ults. Play the first Alan Wake? I really would like to. Yeah. I want to know what the heck's going on. Because, like, Alan Wake 2 is one of my absolute favorite games. I have control of my backlog. Is it worth bumping up my list? I mean, it's up to you. There's a lot to play right now, but if you're feeling like a sort of really fun action game, it's very different. The controls are really cool. The controls. The concept's really neat. It's really fun to play. And it's not too similar to anything else. Very mysterious, sometimes a little spooky, but mostly just fun action. But like there's not any news on Control 2 or anything, so there's no like urgency. I played it super late. Is Alan Wake 2 scary? Yes. Inevitably, there's going to be someone in the chat being like, no, it's not. It's like so not even. For me, it is. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm like the biggest scaredy cat in the whole world. That's really hard for me. Oh my god, my light flashed before my eyes. Excuse me? What happened to his health bar? I didn't see a bird. I saw no bird. I didn't even have time to do like a Mimi Scarlet Aeonia. That was crazy. Alan Wake 1 and 2 are scary though? Okay, good, because I swear there are gonna be people who are like, no, it's not scary. It's so scary! It's a really scary game! Aw, not enough for 15, but that's okay. I would like Starlight Charts. But maybe, like, yeah. Will you switch your Revenant drip? I always switch it up. I rock like all 3 of her skins that I like. Just kind of alternate for funsies. Alan Wake 2 sound design is so good. I was just thinking about it because I made the playlist, so if you want to watch me play a scary game, it's all neat and organized. Also, if anyone does watch and notices any problems, like I put something in a weird order or something, please let me know. I'm so excited. All 3 of her skins sounds depressing. Okay, but like I said, all 3 of her favorite skins. Okay, I'm taking eventual greatness because it's going to work this time, chat. It's going to work this time. All right, it's time for an Aeonia. Frederick almost getting me freaking killed. Aeonia! Don't hit me. I'm innocent. How did I not get hit? That's incredible. Like, I almost don't believe it. No! That's gonna hurt. Oh my god! Don't, are you kidding me? I thought that was my ally. Oh, for fuck's sakes. This always happens to me. I always think it's my ally. Even though it's like definitely not, you know what I mean? No! I ulted! I got stun locked by the beam. Why? I was like, it's my time. And then the beam. I gotta admit, I have this like psychological thing where I see an ally and I'm like, oh, I don't, like, I ignore them because they look like my teammate that I've been seeing all game. Like, I'm like, okay, that is not relevant to my safety. I can ignore them. And then suddenly I'm like, what killed me? And I'm like, oh, 2 people were on me. This game does things to your brain. I'm just really bummed that I ulted right when I got up, but I like the laser beam. So I just, you know. Chad, it was gonna be my time. Eventual greatness is lost? Oh yeah, eventual greatness is like completely toasted. But when you get it to work, it's amazing. Honestly, if I ulted, I might not have been close enough anyway. And they're camping us. Much easier solo? Yeah, this is a fight for certain that is easier solo. Yeah, good call. I was actually about to do that. We're kind of in a wall. No, we're not. We're okay. So solo and duo is much easier than trios for this fight, but it's much less chaotic. I'm just bummed that I got killed by those stupid ads. Like right away. And I was so focused on ulting that I died again. See, that's the problem too. Whenever I get up, I'm like trying to recover. And then there's always an incident. We did it! We live, bitch! Thank you for the res. Well, at least I have ulti now. Walls? What's he doing? Is that a curse? Oh, good. Good. Walls. Alright. Helen! I'm trying to summon Helen! Oh my lord, I can't! The fucking running attack with Bloodblade is so vicious. We need to clear some of these fuckers out. Scarlet. No! Scarlet A! I even thought about using Scarlet Aeonia for a moment and look what happened. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fuck. Ah! A demon summons the condemned. I'm gonna ultimate. The Belinoras! Holy shit, he has hyper armor. So much hyper armor. Oh, fuck. No. No! Oh my god, you saved my life! Ah! No, get up! There goes my healing, but it's okay. All right, don't ignore the madness. Alright, alright. No. We just got free of the condemned. The walls, the walls. Okay, I thought we were not in a wall. I don't know why I thought that. I just went by vibes. And the vibes were off. Alright, I got no healing left. I didn't bring a heal either. Okay, yeah. So when I go down, oh no. I knew it. I was like, I can summon, but then she turned to me. Oh, I'm so upset. This went so wrong so fast. My only option is to be res and then not get hit so I don't have like 1 HP. Thank you. No! I know it's on me for not watching Libra, but to be fair, I'm trying to get these guys down. And even discuses. Frederick can get backstabbed. Frederick can get reposted. Yeah, Frederick is, Helen? Helen, get the res! Helen, get the res! Go! Helen! Yes! 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 My girl! No! Helen got the fucking res! Helen! That's my girl, dude. That's my girl. It's not over till it's over, dude. Not with Helen. Dude, that was honestly worth it to see Helen actually get the res. Incredible gaming. Love getting hit while invis. The NPCs care not for your invisibility. Honestly. Is it bad that that was a really fun run to me? Like, I know it didn't go very well, but that was so much fun. GG's gamers. It was a really fun one. Oh yeah, Libra also doesn't care about your summon, your invisibility. The amount of times I've been hit while invis is incredible. That's so fun. There were so many copies and they were so strong. I wish I could have used discuses a little bit more though. But see what happened? I wasn't looking at Libra, dude. When I'm not looking at Libra, I get my cheeks, my booty cheeks clapped. Super good run and can have just insanity next. Yeah, that was a super good run for drops, but it's just everything sort of went awry. I have this problem sometimes where, you know, okay, if you're getting hit by something, you can normally dodge out of it to like break the stun lock, but that doesn't count for your dodges like Mark. You can't like dodge to avoid something with Mark. You have to kind of get out of the stun lock mode, right? So what happens to me sometimes, you've probably seen me, I'm like, chat, I dodged, I used the Mark dodge, but I was getting hit by something and I had to recover for a second first and it didn't go off. So I just stood there not dodging and I died. And a similar thing happened to me with Revenant's ult. I was like, yeah, I know what happened. Because I was like, oh my god, both my teammates are down, I'll ult, this will be good. And then it wasn't. How goes pre-deep of knighting? It's been fun. It's been really fun. I love Libra. Like, I shouldn't, I think. I don't know what about him is so fun. But I really do love him. Yeah. There's a lot in this direction. Oh man. Trying to lock and unlock is not going well. Triple Vike Spear and insta-died to 2 Wilder summons with Murray. Yeah. It's so mean. It's a really mean fight. It's a very mean fight. Affectionate. Composite bow. I did get a key. There's 2 flasks right in this area, so that's like pretty good. Where is this one? I kind of took the jumpy. Oh, it's over there. And the boss is here. Maybe we... Oh. Not level 3 yet. Amir, hello. Okay. A more physical-based Duchess. But we can still maybe do the Rise. I am not here. Wait, is this... Ah! Pretty good. Night Comet especially. Wait, I did get a key. Oh man, I gotta stop forgetting that I have keys. Yeah, but I already jumped down, so I don't want to go back up. Oh no, sorry. What about the other ones? Woo! There was almost an incident. I'll be over here. Guardian with double fingerprint shields, you couldn't stun him whatsoever. If you don't have kick, you're fucked. Let me tell you something about double fingerprint shield. In a pseudo PvP environment, they have full stability. You can't break them. It's one of the most toxic things in PvP for a reason. They literally buffed kick in base Elden Ring so that it breaks stability of shields instantly because of the fingerprint shield. But yet they never nerfed it. Because it was working as intended, I suppose. You know what? I actually think Revenant is too fucking short. Like, there's no way, right? I did that so easily on a 5'7" dude, but like my 4'11" girl couldn't do it. I have 4 stone sword keys right now, and I don't have an Evergel relic. because I never run it. Where am I going? Yeah, maybe. I'll at least crack it open. Ever use the moon on Iron Eye? I can't remember specifically if I've gotten the moon on Iron Eye. Probably, though. Clean. And it's pot throwing trolls. That's okay. That's drops. I'm down for that, honestly. At least he's not throwing things at my team. Not doing a ton of damage, but locking this one down for the time being. When they're screaming, they don't get bothered. That's really notable, actually. That made me dizzy, my bad. I'll take affinity damage up. I'm hoping to get Erdtree Bow, although we'll see on that. You know what? Improved charging cants, I think, is really worth. Oh my god, thank you! I can't use it yet, though. But like, oh my god. A barrage black bow. It's almost perfect. It would be perfect if it was Erdtree. But at that point, like, what does it matter? There we go. I'm like laying down suppressing fire. The moment I hit level 7, we're set. Ow. I said ow, it didn't hit me. You ever do that? You like bump something and it doesn't hurt, but you like instinctively say ow, and you're like, oh, that didn't hurt though. Alvanar bow with I'm gonna take resistance up. Trolls, basement BBH, and rooftop BBK. Oh, my worst favorite combination possible. How nice. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's buff ourselves up. Well, we have one user who's using Everjail. So let's crack a few of them. We can also get a flask, and we can do the rest of castle on day 2. It's just basement and top. BBH is fun though. BBH is fun. It's just, you know, if you have an easier basement boss, you can at least clean him up. and get a talisman, potentially strengthen yourself, get a grace, and if you have BBH, you probably have to change your route a little. Probably have time to do like this. Not enough for that Everjail in the flask, but that's okay. More chat runs against the base bosses if anyone wants to. Where were you guys running? I feel like there might be some people... Oh, there's a boss. There's a boss here. Never mind. That's much better. Okay, I actually didn't think you would reach me. So, Erdtree Bow would be better in terms of damage. But physical is like the next best thing. So Black Bow is perfect. The chances of getting Erdtree Bow, you know, when you want one specific thing, you never seem to get that one specific thing. So this is the next best option, if you ask me. Right next to Castle, so we can finish Castle, and then probably get Flask and Everjail, and then hopefully a couple other Everjails if the circle is cooperative. Black Bow should do bleed damage? I'm fine with it being pure physical, because that would be, well, cool. Ranged bleed? Well, here's the thing. If it did bleed, it would do lower raw damage as a balance, and I'd prefer, while I like having a status bow, I actually used a bleed bow on a boss once. I don't remember what boss, but I had it. And I was like, let me try this out. This could be really good. And the base damage was just so low. And I stopped getting bleed procs as readily. All right, basement, rooftop. It might be a little spicy at level 10, but we seem to have really good stuff, so I don't think it'll be that spicy. Did I grab it? I did. Okay. Can always blood grease it. I never use grease, but yeah, that is always an option. I don't use any consumable though, so. Well, don't mind if I do. I might actually end up using it as well. Very high dex. Ah, really? I should use grease. Like, that is such a good idea, but I always get too good to use syndrome, and then I forget. Alright, let me see if I can do that cool movement tech. Maybe because I'm taller this time, I can do it. This is so I want to do it. Okay, I think you gotta jump the moment you, like, auto-grab it, but I wasn't ready for the auto-grab. Alright, you know what? No. I'm just not cool enough, and that's okay. Sometimes you don't get to do what the cool kids do. One more to the left? Yeah, you know what? I only saw it done once, so it's a little hard to mimic something you only see done once. But if I don't utterly give up on it, I will consider this. No explosion free. Oh my god, he still got it off. Never mind. Okay, I don't need this. Does anyone want a colossal? Oh, thank you. Freaking sick. Now I'm looking for projectile damage drop-off reduction. Okay, now what? Maybe this? Wait, no. Sorry, never mind. Let's go this way because there's more stuff for the team over there. We can get the Everjail. We can get the Rise, which helps potentially Duchess and definitely Revenant. And there's a flask over there too. Yes. Oh, sick. That is an amazing relic for Duchess. Erdtree bow and a black bow with Libra is a lifesaver for sure. I've beaten him without the bow, Erdtree bow. Without any holy bow, like physical is next best thing. Well, fire would be good, but there's no purple fire bow by default, so I'd rather just take any physical bow I get and not have to do a mine. I don't have ulti. I forgot. I was gonna mark and then ult, like I always do for these guys, but I was like, wait, I don't have it. I will shortly, though. I get it off kill. Ailments. Now, flask. And then we can do the Rise really quickly. But personally, I don't really want the reward. So if one of us would like to do the Rise, you can feel free to grab it and then group up on the boss. I think that's a fair compromise. I don't know how, like, the Revenant is doing for drops and FP. But if the Revenant needs it, Revenant can go. Otherwise, all right, good. Looks like we're all in agreement. Sick. This is my last key as well. I can't believe I had 4. This will be really good if we can get it. I don't know what the boss is. I'm guessing some sort of horseman, though. Yeah. don't think we have time for this boss, though, which is such a shame, because I do love fighting tree sentinels. But, like, we might. Oh, I might be dead. Buy time! No! Oh well. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this done. I think it's too risky. We have 3 squishies. Let's just GTFO. I love fighting tree sentinels, so I was tempted. To me, the saddest thing is when you're excited to fight a boss and the circle's closing and you're like, no, and you can't. Still though, that's 4 Everjails we did. So our teammate is doing 20% extra damage. Oh my god, no, I totally misread that. 2 of my teammates have Everjail Relic. No, let's not do this. The circle is closing. The circle is closing over this. No, no. No, no. Maybe bus. Where even am I? I get so lost in this part of the map. So much to it, no idea how to progress through the map. It's hard at first. It's an actually very overwhelming game, but once you get it, you'll realize you'll get more comfortable with it. Just do your best to get as much done as possible and learn the map while you're at it. BBH! Yay! Okay. And then we have this boss over here, down here. Oh, I saw it too late. I was already in barrage stance. He really tracked me, huh? God, that was so rude. Thank you. What would we do without his super long aura farm phase? Clean. Ooh. I don't have much, so I might bring the pulley crossbow because it's like decent. But yeah, I don't know. No, I'm gonna take that for now. Never mind. I'm like hesitating. Freaking YouTube chat. Making me pause my night raining to ban idiots who don't know how to communicate with people and aren't funny. Such a shame. Can't relate. I'm very funny. So your opinion of men who order pumpkin spice lattes? That they like pumpkin spice? Who doesn't like pumpkin spice? They get to enjoy an autumnal treat? Precisely. I love pumpkin spice. Although I gotta admit, I don't like it as much as I used to. It's sort of like pumpkin pie. Sometimes I'm like, pumpkin pie is the sickest shit I've ever heard in my life, and I want to have nothing but pumpkin pie, and I'm like, and then sometimes I'm like, I don't really want pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin spice? Yeah. Hey, congrats on making it out of the hospital. That's great to hear. See, now I feel like having pumpkin pie. Here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. I don't really get the whole, like, why would it be weird for anyone to order pumpkin spice? But it's a lot of, like, only girls like pumpkin spice. But then you ask someone how they feel about pumpkin pie, and it's not gendered anymore. And I'm like, I have a secret for you. I didn't want to, like, admit this. But pumpkin pie is made out of, that's what pumpkin spice is. It's the same combination of, like, nutmeg, cinnamon, and pumpkin. Right? Who doesn't love a good old slice of pumpkin pie? Apple cider. Ah, dude, yes, I love apple cider. Worst pie ever? Well, let's not go too far. Banana cream exists. And key lime. I'm kidding. I actually don't really have that strong opinions on pies. My favorite pies are blueberry and cherry, though. I just wanted it to spark some conversation, you know? Okay, here's the thing. But, like, raises physical attack. I'm taking that. Sorry. I hope you already have friends. You have discus. You're fine. Because, like, raises physical attack with my physical run is just going to be best in slot. Key lime is bad. I don't think I've ever had key lime pie because I don't really... Like, I love lime, but, like, a citrusy pie is not really my favorite. I'm more into the berries. Pumpkin spice isn't made of pumpkin? A lot of the pumpkin spice mixes that I've got at the store, I never made my own pumpkin spice mix, but they do have, like, ground pumpkin in them, though. They do have some pumpkin in there. But it depends. Some don't. It might depend on the mix. Love pecan. I see. I'm not a big pecan enjoyer. Pie or really anything with them. But that's a very popular one. It's just taste, man. But blueberry, I'm sorry, you can't give it to me and my blueberry pie. I like strawberry rhubarb, but okay, so what happened was the first time, I've never had strawberry rhubarb at this point, and then I had it, and it was so good. I ate like 2 slices, and I was so full that I felt sick, and then I couldn't eat strawberry rhubarb anymore. I basically played myself, is what I'm saying. It's a little too sugary sometimes. I've never had pear pie, but I don't like pears. I do not like pears. Peach pie, finally. Okay, so one of my family friends always makes this. It's basically a Polish style apple pie. At least I think it's Polish. It's just, we call it szarlotka. Szarlotka cake, just szarlotka. Which might mean like Charlotte cake. I don't fucking know, but whatever. We call it szarlotka, and it's normally made with apples, and it's really good. And she brings it to like every single event, and I love it. But you know, she's like sick of it. Her family is sick of it, but everyone always requests it because it's so good. And one year she made it with peach instead of apple, and I was like, this is the greatest fucking pie I've ever had. And I asked her for the recipe, but the problem is like when I make it, it's like not the same. She has certain strats. Yeah, Charlotka, exactly. I don't know how you say it, like, po angielsku, though. I don't know how to say it in English. Like, what type of cake it is. Just Charlotka? Okay, so I have a holy bow as well. Gotta grind the recipe. It's true, but I'm not a big pie person. I'm more into brownies. Sometimes I'll make cookies. Most of the time I'm into brownies. Aren't I too easy sometimes? No. I think all characters can sort of be easy in different ways. Like, I love being strong.
Make your choice.
And I just love how simple he is. He's like my one character that I can just sort of chill and not worry so much about perfect routing, because I just need like one decent bow and I'm all set, you know?
Right.
Oh, I thought that had more forward momentum. Brownies are so satisfying and so easy to make. That's why they're my favorite. Come on, where's my ultimate? Fuck. No. I have eventual greatness, so I have to be really careful. Oh, my life flashed before my eyes. I'm dead. Wait. Did I get madness in my iframe so I was safe? That's not my friend! Fuck off. Go home. Go away. I'm staying calm. There's no shot. I wasn't in a circle. I actually... Oh, maybe an Iron Eye shot me? I actually don't know what hit me there. But I was so close to eventual greatness. For real this time. Man. I really don't know what hit me that time because I didn't think I was in their circle. Okay, well, either way. I know that was a timing issue, but it doesn't stop it for me. Dude! He's being such a wiener! He's teleporting on me! Second time he did that to me. It must have been what killed me. His teleport has an AoE that's bigger than it appears, which is really annoying. Oh god! Constant ground garbage. There we go. See, I was ready for it this time. Okay. Revenant? No. Revenant down. Ooh! Is he on me? Okay, hello. Hey, bud. Wait, did that mark not hit him? Oh, boy. He's going real Angie mode. Wait, you're still alive, Iron Eye? Wait, why is there 2 Iron Eyes over here? They must have been really far away. I didn't even know they were still up. Oh, fuck, no. Oh my god, I got memed on. No! Ah! Targeting, please let me hit Iron Eye. Or Libra. He's so low. Goodbye, Libra. I wondered where my twin Iron Eyes went. I didn't see them. Oh no, they dodge. They sure do. I'm still annoyed he teleported on me twice. Eventual greatness is so good when I get it, but I like never get it. Oh well, still a good run. Hey, Samus! Thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. That's so kind. Welcome, new butterflies. It's September, gamers. Thanks for supporting the stream. Welcome. You picked utmost strength for this fight yet? Not myself, but I have fought him at max strength, yeah. He just starts, like, kind of buffed, and it really isn't that much of a difference as you'd expect. Gosh. Welcome, new butterflies. Thank you. And GG's gamers. It was a really good run. I'm just bummed that I died, like, stupidly to stupid stuff. It's really annoying. I hate dying to stupid stuff. But oh well. It happens? It does. Yeah, I'm just like... I feel like I'm getting better at the fight, and Libra's like, no, no, no. No, you're not. Which Remembrance questline is your favorite? Revenant. It's not surprising. She's my favorite character in pretty much every way. She's super weird and cool. Her design's my favorite. Her gameplay's my favorite, and her story's really neat. But other than Revenant, Duchess and Wilder's stories are so good. I think Duchess's is really interesting. I love how hers is like helping others too. Oh god. Duchess. Do we know if the bosses will be Everdark or normal? We don't know anything about the bosses for the new mode yet. Only the article on the Bamco website is all the info that we have as of right now. So I think it's most likely, I hope that they do something like it's the normal boss, but their HP is buffed or something like that. Like nothing else changes, but they're tankier, or even that they do more damage. I would really like that because that would be really great for certain fights like Libra. I'd love to fight a buffed Libra, but not Everdark. I like both Libra and Everdark Libra. Regular Libra is just such a crazy, chaotic fight. Will we get Everdark Hill Store? Probably, but we haven't heard anything yet. Too short. Okay. Buff Libra without the summons? Yeah, me too. I do like Everdark Libra as is, but it's nice to have another option. I'm a sucker for Doom's sibling stories. Me too. That one really pulled at my heartstrings. Like their whole tale. I love how their tale is about both of them trying to save the other without telling the other sibling that they're trying to save them. It's so touching and heartbreaking. Hey, welcome. Enjoy your gifted sub. Thanks so much, Samus. Shattering crystal. I think after we get this stuff here, like the flask, we should take this bird. Oh, wow. That must have been a mark break. Viewers can join? Yes. PC, I'm running with password Wraff. My name, but no capital letters. Everybody's welcome, except please don't use hacked relics. And try to stay with the team. That's it. Those are the only rules. And they're like, basically just follow TOS and be a teammate. Those are... That's it. That's all I ask. Executor's Remembrance got me nannying at the screen. Dude, I love his story. It has really given some serious, interesting context for the Crucible Knights and confirmed that they love the Erd Tree, which is kind of obvious. But, I don't know. I like getting that confirmation, you know? Because some people argue that they don't. They're only supporting the tree in whatever form it takes. But no, they truly love it. Gives us a clue as to what the night is. In what way? The baby? Oh, I did see. I think, who was I talking to? It was... Ah, Zach. You remember Zach, my teammate for the event? We were talking about lore, and I remember he said something along the lines of like that the baby is like the origin of the night or something. I was like, oh, neat. I didn't even think about that. I'm not sure if I go that far, just because like I understand because it consumes all, right? So that concept is there, but I don't know if I'd go that far, just because if this was in a vacuum, this game, then maybe. But because we know sort of about things to do with, and it could be something else you mean. It's just like, that reminded me. If we didn't have Elden Ring already, and we didn't have mentions of the Night and seeking a Night Lord, and trying to sort of call the Night via the Nox, those people, those folks, then I would be more willing to think that it was created by the Bab, right? But since we already know there's like outer gods and forces that are called by people and tried to consume, it sort of fits better into that. I don't really think that the baby is like the origin of the night. However, if it was, can we talk about how funny that would be that they do some like Naruto-ass twist where it's just the night was sad and didn't get a hug, and then you like talk to the baby and hug it, and then the night goes away? That'd be so fucking funny. Bye! Taken by the other witch? Honestly, I don't know. I don't... The thing is, I... Personally, that's not... Here. I quibble with that in the first place because I don't think we have, like, I don't think that the baby is the source of the night. You can open it if you want, but like, I ain't going in there. Oh shit, I'm still in the goo, duh. Don't hate your baby and name them Mingus. That's actually the real lore, is Recluse named her baby Mingus. Because like that theory is the theory that the night aspect fused with the baby and the baby was the night aspect first or something like that. That's what Zach was saying, and I was like, oh, neat. Wonder if Recluse is related to the Nox, like her people are descendants. So everyone is descended from whoever is buried at the base of the Round Table Hold in Nightreign. Those are the original sinners who then were buried at the root there, and we are their descendants. That's basically the concept. So it's possible that some of those were Nox. But what's interesting, I don't think you can play as a Nox in Elden Ring. No, you can play as the, like, what are they called? The silver people. You can play as like a freaking silver tier. But you can't play as a Nox, interestingly. It doesn't mean she isn't a Nox. You have to remember, these people are buried at the roots of the tree. And the Nox are very opposed to that squad of tree squad. They're like not into it. That doesn't mean that they can't be buried. Like, astrologers were also the enemies of the Erdtree in the initial war against the giants, but they have there is in a starting class as astrologer. Also, Go123, thank you so much for resubbing 3 months in advance. Appreciate the support. The continued support as well. Welcome back. Good to have you. How are you? Relationship between the Newman and the Nox. Yeah, right. See, that's where I kind of get a little confused, because the Nox, or the Newman, are called the Scions. So, like, the powerful families sort of thing, right? Of the Eternal Cities. So they are associated with the Newman. And I believe that what are they? The Cutting Tribe? My main theory is that the Cutting Tribe is Marika's people, like the shaman. It might be another term for the shaman. Cutting is in like a tree cutting, and everything to do with her and the shaman that we see is very associated with trees. So once again, we're just dealing with Marika's descendants. In other words, this game is very similar, except instead of playing as Tarnished, we're playing as Nightfarers, but either way, we have a direct line to Marika and her family, right? So it's possible that they are Nox. But I don't think all Nox were Newman. In fact, I believe that the astrologers, some of them, there was a split. Some became the Nox, and some became the Carians. the Karian royal family. And then yet still, some became like the primal sorcerers studying the primeval current. But all that started with the astrologers. But yet there's also the Newman. Basically, I'm saying there's a lot of different... Scion is an offshoot twig used for grafting, so it seemed like the Newman evolved from the Nox. True, but it's also like the Scion of the family is sort of like... Definitely the next... like heir? Heir is kind of synonymous to heir. But the Newmen are so much older as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so Godwin, for example, is described as the scion. I forget the exact term. Result of Nox mingling with some other race? The Newmen are something different, though. I don't think that's true. Okay, well then you can join them. There we go. Usually of a noble or wealthy family, the term is used. Yeah, exactly. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Insta shit. We gotta hustle because the circle's closed, but that was awesome. I love greed. I'll pick up the drop after. I just want to get in the circle. Is this day 1? It must be. Holy crap, we're level 11 on day 1 and we killed Loretta. Oh, is this day 1? It has to be. What did we do today? I've just been thinking about lore. It's a lot lost in translation as it isn't ever written clearly to begin with. Yeah, so when it comes to lore, I tend to stick with the English because that's the only language I speak, but there is definitely some lore that is way clearer in Japanese. I happen to know quite a bit of it from Bloodborne, for example. So in Bloodborne, certain things are pretty evident, but what I will say is generally if something is clear in English, it's often way clearer in Japanese, but that doesn't mean that it's not, you know. Here we go. It doesn't mean that it's impossible to know unless you know the Japanese, you know? So for example, that the brain of Mensis in Bloodborne is the scholars of Mensis after what happened to them after encountering Murgo. This is said to you in English. But in Japanese, it's super outright blatant. You know what I mean? Do you think we'll get answers from the movie? No, if the movie tries to do lore, then it'll be like the Witcher show. What Witcher show? Exactly. I hope it'll be great. But like, come on, man. We're not getting lore out of a movie. Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I have no idea about Five Nights at Freddy's, so that is outside my understanding. If you say so, I believe you though. Scorpion Stinger. Shit, that would be really nice. Yeah, Alex Garland is a fan. I don't have a direct problem with him or anything. I'm just very skeptical of any sort of adaptation. And I worry that he's gonna, while loving Elden Ring, is going to want to put his own spin on things. And then I'm gonna have people come in and be like, oh my god, did you see when the movie did this and how this tells us about Marika? And I'm gonna want to scream. But Annihilation was really good. Although I didn't watch all of it. Let's finish castle. We did basement. Let's just do rooftop. Ghana was the firstborn son of Marika. We actually don't know the birth order. The source of him being the scion is from his wet nurse. Do you remember the woman who's like the finger reader, who's just like, oh Godwin, it's her. She uses that term, refers to him as the scion of the golden bow. So it's quite possible that like Godwin was a favorite or the eldest. We really just don't know. Eldest with Godfrey, I should clarify, because we also know about Melina and Mesmer at this point. But either way, his wet nurse seems to have a lot of affection for him in particular, so it makes sense she's sort of like chillin'. Oh, man. It is a series. Yeah. I don't know how I know that because I've never read it. But I do know that the Annihilation movie is a series of books with fairly mixed reviews. Whoop. I thought that was a different move. That's my bad. Thank you. First book is pretty great. That's what I heard. I heard the first book's really good, and then the others are like not as good. But like I said, I haven't read it. I'm just saying. I don't even know where I saw this. Maybe Wikipedia? I tend to go on a deep dive of things that I find interesting. So I watched parts of Annihilation, and I was like, wow, that scene with the bear was scary as shit. What the fuck? That was really scary. And then I like read about it and about the book series. The black knife. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Maybe some bosses? Like the boss up here, for example? Wilder wanted to do a little howl. What's wrong with that? Feel strongly that Mesmer was the first? Yeah. Talking about her oldest children, most likely Marika's, I mean, probably Mesmer and Melina. But before the DLC, we only knew about, well, we knew about Melina, but Melina was sort of nebulous. We couldn't be sure about her. But with Mesmer, and now that we know more of the timeline of the wars, oh, we already did this boss. That's my bad. Yeah, good ping. Yes. That's a third strike and you're out. Do it up, Lyco. We got the warned, timed out, and then return on alt account true combo. That means you're out. Let's do it. Talking about the movie? Yeah. Anyway, I don't really care too much about the movie. I hope it'll be good, but like, I'm not a big movie person. So if it's great, yay. If it isn't, I ignore it. Either way, I'm happy. Yay, right? Yeah, we were talking about the Nox and the Newman and like the baby. Oh no. Excuse me, I felt. Recluse's baby. The thing is, one thing, okay, if the theory is that the knight came out of Recluse's baby and started there, I don't agree with that. But if the theory is that the baby joined the knight, yeah, we pretty much know that. The baby was likely in despair. Oh, shit. And the knight consumes things and then takes those things and uses it as part of its power. Eating the baby might have made it even more aggressive. Stars of Ruin! Sick! I just grabbed it. I didn't even know what it was. I was just excited. Wait, who? Huh. It's the Moth. Eh? Hello, Moth. Oh god, dog. Thanks, Noster. A little late in the run to pay mad dividends, but whatever. There will always be games. No, please understand, the reason that a bad movie would be particularly annoying is because it's like when I was playing Witcher and everyone kept coming in and being like, oh, I've seen the show, and I'm like, you know what I mean? You have to understand that when you're a streamer, sometimes the discussion comes to you, right? So it's very easy to be like, oh, just like, if you don't like something, you don't have to engage. I don't, but like the problem is people come here and they bring it up, so like I have to deal with like, hey, I love this bit in the show, haha, and then I'm like, I can't avoid it. So it's a particularly painful thing that I simply don't want to deal with. Is anyone good at staying at full HP? Because boy, do I have a passive for you. Whoop. Why did I even do this camp? So basically, if people come in saying like, hey, you know how the movie told us this lore? And then I have to be like, no. I do not accept this as a source of lore. It's just gonna be like mildly annoying, and I don't want to deal with mild annoyances. Ow. Bigger ow. Okay, that was so far away though. Is it? I almost don't believe it. Like me? Okay, I was by the butt. You? No. That was too far away. Should should have never joked about the Miyazaki cinematic universe. This is your fault! Look what you did! No, Miyazaki signed up on a movie. And do you want to know something about Miyazaki? If the man sees... We know for a fact... You want to talk lore? If the man sees someone excited, he has trouble saying no to them. Bro came with his 144-page manifesto. And he was like... Okay. It doesn't mean he approved of everything that happened. I know the story, dude. I'm saying it means nothing. I read the article, dude. I've seen the same source of information. Did you read the interview with Miyazaki for Dark Souls 1, Design Works? Where someone asked him, hey, so why does Guinevere, why is she so stacked? And Miyazaki goes, well, the artist came to me with her design, and he just looks so happy that I didn't want to change it. I'm telling you, it's in the canon. It doesn't mean I trust anything that Garland does. If he does any sort of like Marika shit, I swear to God, I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna do it. If he tries to do a movie on the Shattering War, I swear to God. Yeah, I will write my own 144-page manifesto. Is Miyazaki lying too? No, it isn't. It literally isn't. The man puts bare feet into every fucking video game. Do you think he'd be ashamed? Do you think he wouldn't own the titties? But yet, why is there no titties in any game that he directs except for Guinevere? Because he's more into feet than boobs. The man, like, he's not nothing to hide. Why would he lie? Like, he's not Kojima. No, you see, she needs to breathe through her skin because it's lore, actually. Ooh, holy attack power up? Yes! Ow. Guinevere did show feet. It's just, she's mainly, like, the design. We know why she looks like that. Now, once again, what other characters are boobed up in FromSoft games? Dark Souls 2, we have the Desert Pyromancers. Miyazaki didn't direct that game. Then we have Recluse, didn't direct this game. I'm telling you, the evidence is here. Feet, Miyazaki. No feet, not Miyazaki. Less feet? Okay, but Desert Pyromancer is in Dark Souls 3 because it's Dark Souls 2. Like, it's taken from Dark Souls 2. It's like a, it's more like an Easter egg. It's not like... Like, the outfit is taken because it's the best outfit that FromSoft's ever done in all 3 of their games, so of course they're gonna bring it into 3. It needed some help. Lady that sells tie-dye? Right, yeah. Chloanne, exactly. See what I mean? And then we have that gorgeous hunk of man, Goblin, you know? I'm just saying, Dark Souls 2 is for the people. He wheels and deals. Dark Dark Souls 2 is peak, it's true. Affinities. Jack Black will be Alexander. Listen, if the movie is a comedy, I will be the first in line to see it. You don't understand. If it's gonna be some like super serious like Game of Thrones style period piece, but fantasy, then like I think I will be maybe second in line to see it. But if it's a comedy, I will be seated. I'm already seated. Will it be? Probably no, but I'm seated. I'm so unbelievably seated for that. Movie should be a series of barely connected vignettes to reproduce the same effects as the game. See, yeah, 100%. DS2 best of the trilogy? I agree, I do. And Dark Souls 1 is a high bar, but I just love it. I do know that Chloanne is the same VA as Mikla. It's true. Kevin Hart would make a Grey Radon. That'd be very funny. Because naturally he's of diminutive stature. So I just feel like him on a horse, but a tiny one with two swords. See, I'm already interested in this film that you're pitching to me. Like, you might be like, oh, we're memeing at a bad film. Are you kidding? That would be amazing.
It is done. The time is ripe.
Okay, that's fine. I get out really early because I'm scared. Oh, clever iframe usage. Stylish. Oh, I walked into it, but it's okay. My riposte healed me. Don't kill me, please. I have eventual greatness. I'm trying so hard to live. God, everything hits like a fucking truck. Okay, I know I'm spam healing, but it's for eventual greatness. No, come on! I saw it, but like a millisecond too late, and I was gonna dip. I thought I was at the edge of it, but I walked into it. Oh my god, those traps are the worst for me. There goes my eventual greatness. Oh well. Also, he summoned 6. Okay, no. No, that time I was dodging. I was literally in midair doing my super cool Duchess dodge. No. That's ridiculous. That time, honestly, once I died once, I'm tilted. When I die twice, I'm further tilted, and now I'm just GG, dude. I'm on the ground. Okay. I'm so annoyed by that. That first death, well, I hate it, but it happened. The second death, I don't think that should have hit me. And then after that, it's kind of over for me. When I die twice, I get annoyed, and I play bad. 2 deaths is too much. There's 6 ads, I'm on triple res, I get annoyed, I do. So I play worse, and I just R1, and I don't hear the wall coming down, and I just die. Oh, it makes me sad because I love the fight so much, so I hate when stupid shit happens. Because there's so much good in it. And there goes Wilder. Yeah, the wilder rain of arrows. Pain. Snowball nature of the fight? I don't like dying immediately after getting up and dying to bullshit. Because the first death, I was like, that sucks, but I can recover. And the second death, that's when I'm like, no, that shouldn't have hit me. I actually completely disagree. I 100% disagree that hit me. No shot. The one thing that confused me in DS2 is how Earthen Peak connects to Iron Keep. So, now that I'm down, I can at least talk about this. So, when you are playing through Dark Souls 2, you have to think of it more like a story. People are weirdly attached to geography, which makes no sense to me, because the first thing that happens in the game is you fall into fucking Wonderland. You know what I mean? Like, the opening cutscene of the game is you keeling over into a whirlwind of darkness, and you land in a place called Things Betwixt. I can't, there's no Orbeez. There's no way. It's like he knew I was about to, oh my god, no, I have to heal. Just let me heal. Just one heal. Oh my god, no, no, just one heal, one heal. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, Orbeez. There's no Orbeez! No! Oh, okay. That actually missed? That's crazy. That's my ally. Okay. The poise! Holy fucking shit. No, it's gonna kill me. How did that not kill me? The walls are coming. I'm dead. The summons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do it. Anyway, so then you are in Things Betwixt, which basically is like places between. You're in a strange liminal realm. And then think of it more like a story. So when you enter Earthen Peak, you see a land completely covered in poison, filled with like dead enemies and rot and awfulness, but there are signs that it was once a kingdom with a lot of things going for it, like a mine, probably had a lot of industry, and then you get to Earthen Keep, and it's once again just nothing but poison. The first boss there is Covetous Demon, who you find out was so in love, and he couldn't get the object of his affection, so he transformed into a demon. And now he's just this mindless slug who eats people. So you're like, okay, so he loves someone, but it went to shit, and then this whole place is covered in poison. Interesting. Poison. You keep going. At the top of Earthen Peak, you find the source of his affection, Mytha. And then you find out Mytha's story. She was so in love with her husband, but he didn't love her, so she went crazy and turned into a monster. And part of that is sort of doing the like typical fairy tale evil witch thing. Where she attracts people to her, and then because she can't get what she wants, so her love turned her poisonous. Love can be a poison if it goes unrequited. And then after that, after undergoing that story, experiencing that, you take the elevator and you find the object of her affection, her husband, the Iron King, and you realize, oh shit, this is who she loved. And he was a greedy, honestly kind of a monster who fell to his greed. His kingdom literally fell, and he became a monster because his greed was so deep. And then, right when you think you've encountered the story, this threefold love tale, you realize that there are these, attached to the Iron Keep is the kingdom, like an old kingdom, a bell that leads to a PvP area. That was a lot of survival. Honestly, well done, gamers. I threw it. I feel terrible. It wasn't in my best display. It happens sometimes. I even had the Black Blade. Anyway, GG's anyway. Sorry about that. I did what I could. Anyway, the bell. We learned that there are two bells that match each other. One was built for the Princess of Alkin and the Prince of Ven, probably the reverse. I never remember which is which, but there was a prince and a prince who loved each other very much, but they couldn't be together, so they kept the bells as a monument to their love, right? And Why is this attached to the Iron Keep? Is it just, oh, DS2, No, could there be a reason that it's attached? Could there have been a princess that the king loved and could not have? And then you realize two people who loved each other couldn't be together. Iron King becomes hard-hearted and greedy and becomes a monster, which causes problems for his wife, who loves him, but he is incapable of loving, which she becomes a monster. It's literally just a tale told in this really interesting way, but people are so fixated on the elevator that they just whoosh it. Do you know what I mean? It's not put together like a real geographical map. It's put together like a story. I love it. It's that area, everyone memes it as a failure of Dark Souls 2, and I think it's probably the greatest depiction of why I love Dark Souls 2. That story encapsulated based on area connections. It's amazing. Are you still down that long? If you die on a final boss but someone's still up, you don't fail until everyone dies. DS2 Yap takes over Libra Run. Yeah, I know. I know. I love it. I really do. Also, think about how the story also talks about how the opening cutscene of Dark Souls 2 sets the stage. We are really dealing with people who have lost their memory. A human becoming a hollow is not just, hee hee, I get to go on fantasy adventure. It's, you lose who you are and your memory starts to fade. And we see that in the opening cutscene. And that's a big theme, is loss of memory, where things stop making sense. Who you are is lost. So a lot of what the story is, the sense of you just kind of wandering through these areas that connect in a very vague way. It almost reminds me of, you ever, maybe your grandparents or someone older, you know, they tell these meandering stories and it's great to listen to them talk. But a lot of the time, like my grandpa he's a yapper. It's genetic. I'm telling you, everyone in my family's a yapper, especially my mom's side. And he just goes and he tells stories like, oh, I remember when this happened and this happened. And he just goes. And the connections between the stories are so subtle, but it's something that reminds him of this. And then he jumps to this. And then it reminds him of this. So he jumps to this. And then it's like, oh, this person. And I love that. Because that's, to me, something that is encapsulated in Dark Souls 2. These strange, vague areas that are connected almost like the vague threads of a story. Someone, when I was first playing Dark Souls 2, described the Majula theme as someone playing a song that they don't fully remember. And that's exactly the vibe it gives. You're playing and you're like, okay, and then these notes. And then these. It's like playing something that's partially lost. All of the gameplay itself matches that theme. So how could I possibly see it as a failure when it works so beautifully? It's incredible. It's really great. People don't give enough credit to Tanamura for what he did. Maybe at some point the game would have been a disjointed mess, but he took that and made it, he spliced it together in the most creative way. It's like a quilt. It's like a quilt. When you look at one, it's just a bunch of random fabric put together. Quilts used to be made because you didn't have enough fabric to make anything huge. So you just took a square and attached it to another square and attached it to another square. And nowadays people want homemade quilts and they cost hundreds of dollars because no one knows how to make them anymore. It's the same idea. I love it. Something that can be seen as a failure, you can bring it and turn it into something beautiful. It just takes some creativity. I love Dark Souls 2. Okay, gamers, I'll be right back. Just gonna use the restroom. Libra gets a massive damage reduction bonus while he's in his summoning animation. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. A very similar thing happens with when he's doing his like phase transition. When he buffs up to phase 2. Okay, gamers. So today we are going. Oh, I forgot I was gonna bring something and then I freaking forgot. That's okay. I'll grab it in a second. So we're gonna be continuing to play Nightreign, but I'm gonna take a pause here because we're gonna do our sponsored section. So today we are sponsored by, well, on Twitch. I'm actually gonna be ending the YouTube stream now that I mention it. So this is only gonna be on Twitch. So the YouTube stream is gonna end early right here. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. You got me talking about Dark Souls 2 as well, which is like my favorite, so thank you. It's like my favorite topic ever. The stream is going to continue here. I know some people don't like Twitch, don't want to use Twitch. I totally understand, but feel free to come over. I'll be going for a few hours more. Either way, good night, YouTube. Take it easy. Bye. Thanks for playing. Thanks for joining. And see you tomorrow. We're going to be continuing Hollow Knight. And I'm going to wait. There we go. Okay. So,